Hi guys, how's it going? Tell you what I say, I thought I had an hour's worth of work to do after I got done yesterday. I am at 4.5 hours to finish putting the hoses, spark plugs, wires, pulley, belt, here. I guess let this down now. I just gotta sit you guys down just a second. Alright. Had to lift the van up so I could go over the wheels to get in there to do the plugs. Oops, gotta sit you down again. Yeah, look, you can't even see the motor in there anymore. I got one vacuum line to fish back through, but that's okay because she split. But at least it should run in that. Oh, God. I forgot. I sure didn't think it'd take me this long to get to this point, but that's all done. Everything's on. I had almost forgot one hose, but I caught it. I come out here. I thought this thing would be running by now. So I guess I'm gonna start filling up the antifreeze and make sure nothing leaks, and then we'll hit the key and see if she starts. I really don't want to rotate that water pump on that new water pump on empty, so. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll get filling up with antifreeze and we'll see if this thing fires. I haven't tried. I've spun it over to get the oil primed again since I had the whole system completely dry. So that's the only thing I've done. Did that with the spark plugs out so it should spin easy. And yeah. Now we're just down to filling up and that, and then I got the sway bar and fuel filter to do, but I just want it running, driving on its own. That stuff I could do outside yet. I want to get that truck in that I want to get the tranny in. And you know what? Somebody, I can't remember who it was. It was another bit of my, I can't remember who it was. But a young kid says now he understands why guys like working on cars. You're just out there thinking, doing, going, and you're not watching the clock go by. Like I said, I can't believe I've been out here for 4.5 hours already working on this thing. It just seems like I've been going, and I haven't taken no breaks. I'm probably getting in trouble. I didn't eat nothing before I left town. I've been out here working, but I'm just kind of going a mile a minute, so I guess that's another way of weight loss. You don't put it in the mouth, you don't put it on either. But yeah, when you're working on a car, you're not. I'm in here, it's cool, it's nice, it's beautiful, and just working away. And every bolt I took out at home, I didn't have no bolts left over. I thought I was going to have one left over, and then when I put the fuel line on, I'm like, duh, I don't know where that goes now. So yeah, otherwise, everything went back in, no extras. Except for the stuff that I replaced. So, well, I'm going to get some antifreeze in this and we'll start her up here in a few minutes. Well, for you it's going to be a couple milliseconds. Scared myself. I started water running. I forgot to hook up the upper radiator hose, but well guys, I'm going to set you here. And where am I? See what happens. Water still works. I gotta make a plug for that vacuum line until I get it on because she's sucking a lot of air. So I gotta plug that. Now that I know that, I'm gonna back her outside and finish filling this thing up, and I'll get that vacuum leak plugged so she runs a little smoother. And yeah, cool. Didn't even hesitate. It acted like it didn't have anything done to it. Oh, that's a good sound to hear. Good sound. Whoa, good sound to hear. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna make a plug for that vacuum line. She hits hissing pretty good. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but I'll get that and open the door, back this thing outside, and finish filling her up. Ah, yes, yes, yes. One down, and I don't know. Oops, sorry. All right, bye. Listen to that thing purr. Trying to get the antifreeze filled up now. But it does sound better than when it come down here. Of course, you're kind of shaking, rattled, and might have lucked out with the distributor too. Yeah, so let me get up in here. Yep, no service engine light yet, which is good. Temp's good. Oil pressure's good. Oh, she sounds good. Let's see, I had 13 hours in it yesterday. 17 and a half hours to do everything to this van so far. Holy moly. That's a lot of time. I tell you, the worst spark plugs to put in a van are number 7 and number 8. The other 6 you can get pretty well. But for number 7 and number 8, getting them tight, that's a pain in the ass. So, gotta rub a little here to help. She sounds good. Now the vacuum line goes to the AC. Vent control. I think we got that part of it fixed. Now the fuel filter and the sway bar. Oh, then I got a hole right there in the floor I got to fix for him too. At least this thing runs and moves on its own again. And I didn't have, as I said, no leftover parts. So, alright, I'm going to go out and check the antifreeze and see if it's full and cap her off and turn it around, back up, fill up the back tire and take her for a cruise around the section. So I'll be back. Wow guys, this thing runs nothing like it did when it come down here. Just like I put a new motor in here. So, since this got 3/4 tank gas, and all good mechanics got a road test, we're gonna go find something to eat finally. It's 20 after 4. I have an 80. Yeah. Last time I ate was last night, about 7 o'clock. So, yeah, I better be going to find something. I have test trips for a day or so I can't test to see. Which way do I? I'll go this way. I'll go into this town. Maybe it'll have something there now. So, well, we're gonna take her for a test drive. No service engine soon, or she's not throwing any codes yet, so might have looked out and dropped that distributor in the right spot. Be nice. Really, you don't want to spend $50 just to have a time. So. Alright. Here we are, cleaned up and ready for the next one. I'm going out to get that now. Got some friends here, so we're going to push that truck in and our little, where is it? Right there. Our little tranny jack I made. I'll be seeing how that works, so. Alright. Boy, here's a familiar sight for this truck. This is the third, fourth time this truck's been in here. Oh, look at here. Guess what? We're starting another project. And now, well, I don't know if it'll show up. Got the tranny jack under there. I was going to put the tranny up under there, but the tranny cooler and the tranny lines I got to get flushed. I got to get the radiator drained and out, because this radiator is not staying in this truck. Well, actually, I might take this radiator up and get a when a transmission's puked as bad as that one has, you should really replace your radiator cooler too. So I might have to make a trip to Sioux City. The van, it's just like it's got a new motor in it. I think when I do my truck, maybe I might just, I don't know. Maybe I might just pull my motor out, or depend on where I'm at with that short block. Maybe I'll just put a new motor and tranny in my truck right off. And say she went 314,000 miles. And we'll tear that motor down and see how it looks. And if it looks good enough, I don't know. It's a lot of money, a lot of money. So yeah, I got to figure out why the starter. I tried turning it over. It started the last couple times we started this truck. It made some noise, so I think the starter went. I do have a spare, thank goodness. But I got to flush those tranny lines, get that crap out, and then I'll put the tranny under there. Right, here's the transmission. There she is. As far as I know, this is the original one to this truck, so it's going back in to where it come out of. So, brand new torque converter. I mean, shift. I guess it's got a shift kit now, or something with the shifting. All the updated gears, all the updates that they've done to these transmissions over the years are all done to that now. So, but yeah, I get this truck done. Thinking about having my cousin come up, or taking it to my cousin, and I got cab corner to replace in the hood. Then I got to find a tailgate. So if I'm going to paint that much, I might just give this truck a repaint quick and maybe make it a two-tone. Do gray down the center or something. That chrome along the bottom, you can see, it's gone to. So these running boards are pretty much shot. I want to take those off. So yeah, because this is still a hell of a truck. So, well guys, yep, I got the fuel filter and the sway bar and a hole to weld up in the floor on the van. And then that job will be complete. Which, by pushing this in here, I don't know. Well, I guess I could wrestle a welder out the door. I forgot about having to weld up that back end, that hole in the floor, and hole in the floor. So I got this truck in here. Granted, tomorrow, if I do cut, well, more than likely I'll be out here. If everything goes right, and that little jack there helps me out like it's supposed to, I could have all the parts in this thing. I'm just short tranny fluid right now, so I gotta wait for some tranny fluid. That's just why I was trying to get one job done to take care of a couple other things, but Yeah, I could have everything back in this truck because it took us less than an hour to take it apart. This time I'm by myself, so. But I think that tranny jack's going to be the thing. I think it's going to work out just right. But if I get everything in it, and I'll fill the transfer case while I'm out in here. I can get the fluid to do that. I'll fill that, so that's full. Then if I have to, I can roll this outside after I know it turns over and everything. Oh, yeah, and I got an exhaust manifold to fix on this truck too, so. Because I broke a stud had to drop the exhaust to get the dang dust cover off. So yeah, exhaust manifold, radiator, tranny lines, and tranny cooler. Then I'll be ready to. Well, the tranny lines and tranny cooler and radiator got to be done first. Wish I had one of those things that you stuck in stick it in the radiator and suck it all out so I don't have to spill it. I don't know, I knew where there was one at. I might have to call them and have them order one. Because I'm tired of having antifreeze and oil all over the place, so that would work out real good to have one of those. So. Well guys, I guess we're on to the next project. The van's 98% finished, so the thing rides and drives real good for a van. So yeah, I'm getting tired all of a sudden, guys, and it ain't that late. I think it is. No, it's 10 after 6. So, well, I guess we'll work on this next project, and the van really amazes me. That's why I'm sitting here thinking, knowing how that thing runs different. Even though my truck hasn't thrown a code, it makes me wonder about the timing chain. That's getting sloppy. I mean, the thing's got 314,000 miles. And that's the other thing. I haven't had the service engine light come on in the van yet. Knock on wood. And that is a wood bench. So I must have dropped the distributor in right where it needed to be. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching, and thanks for the subscriptions and all the views. Didn't know it was going to start turning into something like this when I got on YouTube. But, well, we'll get this one done, and then the next truck, the transmission, then another one of my trucks I got to fix up. I got to put intake gaskets in. It's got a slow leak, so get that fixed, and that's my dually. All I know is the wife says she wants a 4-wheel drive this winter. She went in the ditch twice last year. So she wants a 4-wheel drive this year. So, well, she might have one. Give her the one with the high mileage, so if it does get wrecked, we ain't out much. But anyway, I'm babbling on. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.